What do you think? You like it? Green is the color for fall, y'all, and today is the first day of fall. Oh my goodness, when I'm filming this, it's first day of fall, but it's still 90-some degrees outside. I know. We are going to talk about this new Jadestone eyeshadow palette from Bobbi Brown. It is lovely, right? Look at the outside of this. How pretty is this packaging? It's kind of holographic in a way, and we're gonna swatch these here. As I'm swatching, you can see there's mattes, there's metallics. The greens in here, y'all, are beautiful, and you have these golds and coppery looking shades as well. And I love the cognac type shades too. I think those just scream fall. I feel like cognac and kind of this olive shade is just so in and so on trend for fall, and I'm excited to share two looks with you today. I kind of used a lot of different, I tried to use as many shadows as I could. It's kind of hard to use so many, you know. There are 12, but it's fun to use them, see what they look like on top of one another, build them up, and just see what they would look like. So we're gonna get into the first look right here. Y'all, I'm really excited. I love the color story of this. Look how gorgeous this is. First off, it just screamed fall to me. I had to pick it up at first view on the internet. I'm excited to go in and use some of these that, some of them are, they're pretty, and champagne quartz sounds a little bit like in the regular line, but a lot of these don't sound like they're in the regular line. Like the other one that I reviewed, goodness, it's the it was really light. It was a really light palette. It was the light and something in light. Hold on. This is the other one I recently reviewed. This is the Day and Light eyeshadow palette. This one is like a lot deeper. I do like the a little bit of fallout. It's okay for me. Now a lot of people don't like fallout, and that's okay too. But this is, I'm just using this cream shade as a base shade. It almost reminds me of Bone, but they don't call it Bone. That one there. Use this MAC brush. I'm gonna go in with this lighter shade here and just use that in the crease. Yes, it's just I'm loving camel for fall. Are y'all? I'm just really into the camel and the greens, and I'm just all about it. Oranges, some, but not. I'm just really into this like camel green combo. I think it's just beautiful. Like Jadestone. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I am. Like, that's so pretty. So easy, so subtle. We can kind of make it a little bit more warm if we want, or cooler if we want here. Let's go warmer. Well, it's for fun, you know. Just a little bit more of that camel-y kind of cognac color. Just so cool. I really love it. It blends seamlessly. I'm not having issues. It's working really well. Really well. Next, I think I'm going to use the Katie Jane Hughes Spectrum. I'm going to go in this kind of deeper chocolate shade here. And what I'm going to do with that is just kind of go right here in the outer corner. Literally stamping that right there. Literally. And then here, I'm going to leave that like so. Don't worry, it'll come together. And then I'm going to go in the green. You're like, which green, Jen? The deepest one, right here. And I'm going to take that and stamp it on top of that, so it kind of like a little. Now this green does have kind of that deep black undertone, I feel like. Did I need to go in with the brown? No, I didn't. I don't want to. All right, so just going to blend that out a little bit. See how nicely it's blending? It's blending really well. So what I can do is take a little bit more of, I might even go in with something like this gold here. I'm going to leave that like that right now. But I'm going to take the gold, I'm just playing, and going on top here and blending it into that kind of deeper shade. And then blending it up and over. Now you can use your finger, you can use a brush. It will have definitely more of an impact if you use a finger application, but either way, you do you. So you have the lighter shade, but then it kind of turns a little deeper into that crease shade, which I think is fun. So, oh, it builds so well. See, look at that. Now this is gold. This is pretty gold for my personal taste, but now I'm just really playing and like bringing that up and over. Not a lot of fallout there, y'all. I did clean this up around the side. You know what? I might actually just finish up the other eye and kind of put on mascara and just show you how it looks. And we can do another look. I think the most fun part about getting these palettes and playing with shades and color and things like that is just being able to be creative with what you're doing. Like, this is so fun for me. You can definitely still see that kind of green, deeper shade on the side. So this is the look with the gold. What do we think? It's kind of fun. It's definitely a little bit more bold for me, personally, but I do like the color. Now, if I want to, I can, like we were doing before, kind of build it up. Now I'm going to take more of a chocolate brown and just apply it on. Ooh. What? Stop it. I like that. I think I like that better than, I'm using this kind of, that chocolate right there. That creates such a good kind of contrast, but it's not too much, I feel like. I like it. So fun, right? Ah, so cool. All right, I got a little heavy-handed over here. Okay. It's definitely fun, definitely different. Hey, now I'm just gonna use, I'm playing now. So I'm using this shade here. It's like that, I'm using this kind of light green here. Oh, this is like one of my, I think it's a cool shade. Got a little silver in it too, but it sparkles. And it's fun. You can kind of tell up here a little bit, but not really on top of the yellow. All right, I'm gonna take it off and let's do another fun look. Next eye look coming up. I didn't take off the mascara, but that's okay. Because we're just playing, we're having fun over here. All right, I'm gonna go over the whole eye again with that kind of creamy shade. And I tried to get as much of the last look off as I could. You know, sometimes sparkle just likes to stay. Which isn't a bad thing sometimes, but when you're trying to do like multiple looks for a YouTube video. No, I'm just kidding. We are okay. Let's do cooler eyes this time right here. I like that about this palette. You can have cooler tone colors or you can have warmer tone colors. Like that gold was warm. I would say warm. But I just think it's fun, right? This is a pretty cooler kind of taupier shade. Very nice, right? Not patchy, it blends so well. I think sometimes y'all, and I'm curious about what y'all think about this, but I think sometimes brands tend to over pigment their product and it provides, it's actually a little bit more difficult to blend for a non-makeup artist like myself. I'm just a lover of makeup. I think sometimes it's a little easier if the product is more buildable and less pigmented. If you screw up, it's easier to fix. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this shade here. This is just stunning right here. This one here. And I'm gonna actually put that, well, I'm gonna use a different, I used the wrong brush. I'm gonna take it and go over the lid. Now this one does have fallout, but I am using a natural hairbrush. I'm using, oh goodness, I can't even see the name of it. I don't even know, I'm sorry. So it picks it up a little bit more, but definitely fallout for this shade. Now, if I were to use my finger, so much easier actually, but you can definitely see the fallout there, which I will just kind of wipe away. And up underneath the eyes a little bit, which is fine. For all intents and purposes, this is more for the eyes than the face. But you can tell that you are going to get a little bit of fallout with this. But it's pretty. It's got a little green kind of, it's kind of a little grungy. A lot of these palettes that are coming out recently have that kind of vibe. I feel like the 90s are really kind of coming back, right? So I'm just going to actually take my brush and kind of bring it back. I even like this as kind of like a one and done up into the crease a little bit and you're good to go. I mean, that's pretty. It's kind of like a little deep. I'm just cleaning it up, but still has that neutral look to it. I want to also use this shade, which is that green shade, and we are going to put that on top here. On top of that other shade, just to see what this looks like. A little bit of fallout. Now that's that deeper green. It's really pretty though, all over. Wow. Now that's definitely deep for me. It is stunning. I do like that they've incorporated greens more so. I think that's a shade that's lacking in eyeshadow some. What do y'all think? Y'all, I mean, do you like greens? I do for me, but that's just me. Y'all tell me what you like. I am going to go in with this shade here, which is that kind of light green with the silver sparkles and kind of silver and gold, and put it on top. See how it's kind of more like platinum, kind of brings it all out. Y'all, the formula is so good though. It's so smooth. Not having any issue with these at all. Feels very smoky. Okay, let me clean it up real quick and fix my makeup, and then we'll talk about this palette. So I cleaned it up, but I'm going to take just a small brush and go in with this shade here, this one here, and go underneath. I know I just cleaned it up and now I'm going to go underneath that, but I feel like it would bring it all together. Yeah. And then I continue to blend because I like to blend and blend and blend. Okay guys, so what do we think? Loving that. Okay y'all, I hope that you enjoyed the 2 looks that I created with this Bobbi Brown Jadestone palette. I think it's really lovely. I think if you're looking for these browns and greens and kind of earthier tones, this, my friends, is gorgeous. And the performance as well, a little bit of fallout. I wasn't surprised, quite frankly. But if you're looking for something for fall, 100%. 100% beautiful. I absolutely adore it. It's great. It blends, it works, it's easy. It's not overly pigmented. It's not underly, not be a word. It's not under pigmented either. And I find that the shadows are very easy to work with. Bobbi Brown too can be a hit or miss when we're talking about eyeshadow palettes, specifically like holiday ones and things, but this one's good. This one's good. This one's good. I think this one's great. Like if you're looking for everyday workwear type palette, that's great as well. I really want to try the new one. There's a new one out as well for, I know there's like 5. There's a new one coming out that has the highlighter in the middle that I'm really excited about, that I want to see and use and try. I think that actually has some of their Luxe eyeshadows in it, which I love. This was so much fun. I love playing with eyeshadow. I have Adrian on from Chanel. This shade, I just like bit it, I think, is so just the nude, right? Just a good nude and so good. And then my blush today is from Dior. It's Rouge Montaigne. My friends, is such a staple. It's such a good one. So $2.19. I hope that this was helpful for y'all. If you're looking for this Bobbi Brown Jadestone eyeshadow palette, I think it's lovely. I think that it's so fun, and I enjoyed playing it with it today. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe right there, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.